Good evening, everyone, wherever you may be listening or watching this video. My name is Masimita. Welcome to the second edition of my insurance education. So today I'm going to be discussing the word called excess when it comes to insurance. It could be your motor insurance, it could be your household insurance. But the word excess is very important when it comes to your claims. So firstly, for everyone to understand what the word excess is. So an excess in insurance terms is the first amount payable by the insured, which is the policyholder, when you submit your claim. So in order for your insurance to administer your claim or to end up paying your claim, they're going to need you to pay an excess. And when it comes to excesses, there are different kind of excesses when it comes to your policies. There are voluntary excess and there are additional excesses. So additional excess, it could be that you are under the age of 25, that will attract an additional excess. Your license is less than 2 years or 1 year, it could attract an excess. Your policy is still new. Some policies under 6 months, under 12 months, some under even 24 months, they still have an additional excess. So those are the few things that I want us to discuss, that I want to make people aware and people to understand about their policies. So that's what I'm going to be focusing more today. So firstly, let's start why insurance introduced excess. So in the first place, on the first time when policies on insurances were introduced, excess was not a prerequisite, it was not a requirement. You just had to take out the policy, pay every month when you submit a claim, and then the insurance will pay out. But over time, when things or policies started evolving, people started claiming more, and the insurance was taking what they thought, like they thought we are taking a lot of burden now. Why don't we put a responsibility into our policyholders? So in order to cap our premiums, in order to make our premiums affordable. Because what it meant was people were claiming in high volume, and insurance wasn't, if today excess was not introduced, maybe we couldn't even afford our premiums that we pay today. But because the excess is there to control the premiums, and also excess was introduced to put responsibility into us as policyholders, because it means now every time when you submit a claim, you are also part of the claim. You're also part of the administration process. You're gonna have to pay that portion of your claim to make sure that your policy gets administered. So that was the reason why the insurance introduced the word called excess and the additional excesses that are there to put responsibility into us as policyholders to take care of our properties. It could be your house. Don't leave your house open for thieves to come in and not break in. Just when you leave your house open, you are attracting things to come and steal, because you're not taking care of it. You are being negligent, so to say. And then leaving your windows open, knowing very well that if I submit a claim, I'm paying an insurance premium. I will be able to claim. They will pay my claim no matter what. But when you know that, hey, I've got an excess that I need to pay even as I submit a claim. So this puts the responsibility back into us as policyholders to make sure that we take care of our things. So let's say, for example, you have a new policy. That new policy, 6 months down the line, let's say you've got a policy for your car. Make an example for everyone to understand. Your policy is still new. 6 months down the line, you crash your vehicle, you only paid 6 months of your premiums. You've got an excess of 5,000. You've got an additional excess of maybe, let's say, maybe some of them, most of the insurers might say 10% of your, of your claim, but they'll always state an amount, a minimum amount that is payable, but that will be determined by your claim value. Let's say, for example, your car is a write-off, which means now the whole car is a write-off. You don't have a car anymore, and then it means your vehicle is maybe worth 200,000, 10% of that one, and then there are on those additional excesses that I've just mentioned. There are excesses of driving between 11 p.m. until 5 a.m. Because between that time it's riskier. It's as in the middle of the night, and especially maybe over weekends where everyone is, busy, having a nice time, under the influence. That's how insurance sees it. And then, so now you've got your basic excess that you need to pay. You've got your additional excess that you need to pay under the age of 25. Let's say you are under 25. You are claiming within the first 6 months or the first 12 months. You are charging that excess, and then you've got other excesses which your insurance could have designed to make your premiums affordable. But at the same time, excess, there is a way that there are policies, there is a way that maybe you can run away from your excess, which means now you're gonna have to pay an extra premium on a monthly basis, but that will be included with your current premium. It's not a separate policy altogether. It's not like you take your policy and then now you say, because I don't want to pay an excess, I'm gonna have to pay another premium. It's included in your, so it's called an excess waiver. So if you ask about your insurance, if you take these policies, ask about these things, do you have a thing called excess waiver? Most insurances they will have, but there are those compulsory excess that you might not even get a chance to waive them. They are there. They are compulsory, And another thing as well, in excess, if you choose to pay an higher excess, it means now you will be able to save on your premiums, on your monthly premiums. But it could backfire if you say you want to pay an higher excess because you want to pay a lower premiums. So I will not advise anyone. I will not encourage anyone to go and take the higher excess in order for you to pay a lower premium. So the best thing is to go through your policy, understand what your policy is all about, understand all these terms and conditions. Some of us have got, or some of you have got lawyers where you can give them your contract. Just go through this and make me aware, make me understand what is it that I'm covered for. Let's use those lawyers that we pay on a monthly basis, to make sure that we are covered. So if you go the route of wanting to pay a lower premium by paying higher excess, it can backfire. Imagine if your excess is 50,000. And then you submit a claim. Something happened and then you have to submit a claim. Do you think you will have 50,000 lying around to make sure that your claim gets administered and your claim gets paid? Because what happens is, when you submit a claim, your insurance will pay the other part of their claim, and then you will have to pay the other part of your claim, which is your excess. So do you think we can encourage people to have higher excess and lower premiums? For my case, I will not encourage anyone to go that route to say, I need a lower premium, so I'm going to pay higher excess. So higher excess is not always advisable, but if you can afford, why not? And save premiums. But there should be a balance in terms of what your policy is. But the main important thing is to understand that the excess is the first amount payable by the policyholder, which is the insured, when you submit a claim. And excess is paid to the service provider. It's not paid to the insurance. And excess is not paid or on a number of installments. It's paid there and there. You submit the claim, your insurance approves your claim, and then you pay your excess to the service provider. Let's say, for example, you submit a car insurance. Someone bumped or you crash into something, and then your insurance approves your claim, which means now the panel beater will have a responsibility to fix your car. They're fixing your car, the insurance will pay their portion, and then when you go and collect your vehicle, they say your vehicle is ready, come and collect your vehicle. The excess is payable on the spot, not by installments. So it's always advisable for us as insurance holders or policy holders to make sure that our excess are very high and affordable. And as I said, there is a thing called excess waiver, which you can also save money when it comes to to the full and final destination of it. Because the reason that we take policies, at the end of the day, they will be able to, they should be able to cover us when something happens. So imagine now you are in this situation where you have to pay this 50,000. You need your car in order for you to go to work every day. Your car is ready, you're looking for 50,000. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to borrow it somewhere if you don't have it, if you don't have it lying around, which I doubt. So it's very important us as policyholders to educate ourselves when it comes to insurance and this way called excess. We need to understand what it means, what is our responsibility when it comes to our insurance, and let's take time to understand what our responsibilities are. Because at the end of the day, you need insurance, because you don't always have money lying around there if something happens. If they break into your house and maybe they steal your TV, they steal maybe that's something worth 100,000. You don't have it somewhere lying around to say, I'm going to replace these things. Not everyone has the luxury to go and get it replaced when it's stolen. Your car gets bumped, you don't have the luxury to go and buy a new car now, because now your car is bumped and now your car is a write-off, and you have this huge excess that you need to pay that you don't have money lying around there. So it is important that we educate each other regarding this insurance. And it's very important, as I said, I'll also emphasize on this one. Take your policy, give it to your lawyers if you have lawyers, or call your insurance one time when you are bored, you don't have anything to do. Call your insurance and ask, request them to call you back. You paying you're paying your premiums on a monthly basis. Why not request a call? They have that service. Call them. I was going through my policy. Please explain 1, 2, 3 to me, because there's these few words that I don't understand. What is it that I'm covered for? And then your insurance consultant will go through with you and make you understand and make you aware. And at the same time, it will open your eyes. It will make your life easier when you know what is it that you're covered for. So the main goal is for you to understand your insurance. What is it that you're covered for? What are your responsibilities when it comes to your policy? And excess is the main responsibility that we have as policyholders. So if there are those that wants to follow me on my channel, please click on the subscribe channel so that when I upload new videos, with new education, you will be able to get the feed. Put in a comment there if you want clarity on some of the things that maybe I didn't cover or I didn't elaborate more on this video. Put in a comment. I'll definitely give my time and explain to you. So keep watching the channel. My name is Masingita, your insurance expert. So follow my video on YouTube. My name is Masingita Maswanganye. So when you go on YouTube, I know my name is very long. You might not even get to pronounce it right. But let me spell it for you so that when you go on YouTube, because maybe there could be different Masingita Maswanganyes on the YouTube channel. So I'll take time to spell it for you. So it's MASINGITA space MASWANGANYE, not I. So it's NYE at the end. So follow me there, subscribe, leave your comment. I'll definitely give you time. I'll definitely explain more, and I'll make sure that we are all educated. This service that I'm bringing is free of charge. I'm not going to charge anyone. So I'm just going to clarify more. There's more things that are coming. I'm busy with more scripts, making sure that topics that are not given time to, maybe people are not explaining more when you take your insurance. I'll definitely give it my time to make sure that I clarify those things for you. So if you leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, I'm going to give you more time, and I'm going to give you the best time to explain and make you understand everything regarding insurance. So that is the end of my video. Please subscribe. I'm going to see you on the third episode. Thank you so much. Bye.